way. So I got that going right now. This is our first time doing a webinar style meeting. We figured a lot of people are busy working, so we're trying to do this this way. If you are on a phone, we are going to do a PowerPoint presentation. So you can watch that later on. So let me go ahead and get that screen going up here. 1 second. There we go. So kind of new at doing this. I should have a chat feature. I believe you can see that chat feature. If you do have a question, you can chat it in, or you can just unmute yourself and do it, or just hold it till the end of the presentation. And then if you have any questions, you can do it over that. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Barry Switzer, so I'm the one that's been sending out all those emails. I want to thank you all. So I know we have some first-time coaches coaching this season, and we do have some returning coaches. So I want to thank you, coaches that have coached me before, and I welcome all you first-time coaches to I9 Sports. Basically, what we do and why we do what we do is about half the kids stop playing sports by the age of 12. And again, why is that? Because they're not getting any playing time. The coaches are too serious. A lot of times the parents are too serious. There's too much competition and pressure. They don't feel like they are good enough. And there's too many other activities that they are participating in, and it does not become fun anymore. And, you know, we believe that kids need to play youth sports. I mean, sports teaches them about working together as a team to accomplish a common goal, which is what a lot of times you're doing in a business. You're working together with people of different abilities and different backgrounds, trying to accomplish a common goal. So, and that's what sports teaches us. We feel it's important for kids to be able to participate in youth sports. And so how are we as I9 Sports trying to change that? We are trying to help kids succeed in life through sports by putting the fun back into youth sports. I9 Sports started in Tampa, is based in Tampa. And so far this year, we passed over, out of cumulative registrations, over 1 million registrations have played in our sports program. So we're really excited about that number. And more than 700 communities. We got leagues all the way up in New York in the north, all the way in Hawaii. We have some leagues in Hawaii as well. So pretty much all around the United States, parents are playing I9 Sports, and we always have kids from all different areas that are moving to this area. They played in I9 Sports in other locations. So again, that's what our goal is, to help kids succeed in life through sports, and we want to try and put the fun back into youth sports. So we really work on fun, age-appropriate competition or age-appropriate instruction. We'll talk about that in a minute. Good sportsmanship, healthy competition, inclusivity, and of course safety is what we really focus on. For kids, we want to provide a fun, safe experience where the kids can learn skills, they can learn about good sportsmanship, and increase their self-esteem. We don't want a child to, you know, feel like they are not good enough to play in sports. And for the parent, we provide a convenient, well-organized program that doesn't consume the family's life. We have lots of parents that have 3 or 4 kids out there. They know they're just 1 day a week at one location having the child. We have some kids that parents, their kids doing baseball with us and flag football with us and soccer with us. So they may be there all day, but they're just at one location 1 day a week. They can't afford to be traveling during the week to different locations with all of their kids, trying to get them this practice at this location and this location and that. So we want to make it as convenient as possible for the parent. And that's what the parents really do appreciate about our program. But with it being just 1 day a week, we need to make sure you as a coach are prepared and have a practice ready for them. Because if they're missing out on that practice, they're missing out on a main portion of, what we are offering. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. So how do you as a coach play an important role? Again, you are the expert. You are the leader. So you want to demonstrate good sportsmanship. You want to provide that practice for the kids. You want to be enthusiastic out there. Kids do a little something, small deal. They just do a simple little pass. It may not seem like a big deal for you. Make it a big deal. All right, hey, that was a great pass. Look at that pass. Good job. You're the teacher. Have a plan and be organized. Again, when in doubt, sit them out. We'll talk about that with concussion awareness. Have patience with the kids. Some kids, just won't be listening as well. Be patient with them. And again, we'll talk about that in a minute. And again, we don't have an issue. Leave it in the parking lot. Understand what our philosophy is. We get a great group of parents and kids out there. Hopefully the parents sign up for a program because they have heard about us before. They understand what our program is about. It's that, the kids out there playing hard, minimal commitment, win or lose, they get a snack, they go home happy. That's what our league is about. And again, equal playing time for soccer. That's when the parents sign up. The main thing is equal playing time. They understand that every child will play at least half the game. That's something that the parents are expecting. The parents are not out there with a stopwatch keeping track of how many minutes their child is playing, but they want to make sure everybody is playing and everybody is sitting. So what we do is we will sub halfway through the half. So some leagues we have an actual quarter where we stop the ball. Some leagues the ref just stop the clock and we'll just say, all right, sub. So if those kids have been sitting on the sideline, they will come in. If you have an equal number of kids where everybody is rotating, everybody on the field will go out. Most of the time that doesn't work. There will be a couple kids that will stay on the field. So if you got 5 kids on the field and only 3 are subbing, so send 3 off and 3 on. Then the next time, make sure those 2 that have played the entire first half, make sure they are sitting some the second half. So again, that's what the parents are looking for, that everybody is playing and everybody is sitting. Sometimes you have a child that's really good, really gung-ho, really excited, really wants to be out there. It's hard to have him or her sit, but again, make sure every child is out there sitting, at least for that quarter of the game. Again, most of the time, they'll be able to play more than half the game because you won't have exactly twice the number of kids that are on the field. So again, make sure you're doing that. And again, the ref will be stopping that clock at that quarter so we can get those subs in and out. Sportsmanship value is a big thing. Again, we'll promote that. We talk about that. So make sure you are aware of that. So what we'll do is we will be emailing you a weekly practice plan. We'll get that schedule posted online this weekend. And next week, you are going to receive a welcome email, and then you'll receive an email with a weekly practice plan. Not only will you have a practice plan, but you will be having a sportsmanship value that is emailed to you. So this is a big deal. Talk to the kids about it. At practice, hey, we're talking about listening this week. This is the sportsmanship value. This is the word of the week is listening. So you'll talk to them at practice. After the game, you will present the sportsmanship medal to the child that promoted that word of the week. And every week, make sure you give it to a different child. We can double up to make sure every child gets a medal. You want to keep track of who has received the medal. We'll give you a roster on opening day. So a lot of times, a lot of coaches just mark on the roster who has received that medal. Because by week 5 or 6, sometimes you've forgotten who's gotten a medal and who hasn't. And again, you can double up on that. And then what you as a coach will do is you will log into the website and you will post who receives that medal. And when the parents log into the website, they will see a picture of the medal once their child gets that medal, and that will be posted on the website the rest of the season. Parental pledge, again, the parents sign that parental pledge, again, reinforcing what our philosophy is. Again, we do not have really too many issues in soccer. Hopefully the parents understand what our league is about equal playing time, rotating positions. Yes, we have winners and losers in most of the divisions. We keep score. But again, that's not what our philosophy is from the top on down. So from us on down, that's not what our philosophy is. So if you do have a parent on your team, yelling at a coach or yelling at a referee or a child or something like that, please let us know and we'll talk to them about that. Most teams, well, actually, some teams will only have one coach. Some teams will have two coaches. We try and get two coaches per team, but it doesn't work out all the time. So if there's only one coach on the team when you first start, you can email the parents, let them know, hey, I'm looking for an assistant coach. We kind of did a little differently now. We're going to have the referee is going to be on the field during practice. So the referee will be able to assist at practice, and they will then ref the game. So each field will have a referee on the field during practice to assist, and then they will be able to ref the game. So if you need assistance, that referee will be able to help out. We do stats for the older division. It's basically goals, assists, and saves. So you want to get a team mom, dad, or whatever, it's on the sideline. Keep a track of those stats, and you will be able to log those in online. A team mom, you don't use a team mom for snacks too much. The parents will sign up for snacks on the website. So when they look at the schedule, they will be able to see that they need to sign up for snacks. But you can get a mom in charge of that. They can look online and see if anyone has or hasn't signed up, and reminding the parents, hey, don't forget to sign up for snacks next week. If you want to do a party at the end of the season, we do trophies for all the kids. Sometimes you want to get a parent in charge of organizing that team party. Volunteer application. Most of you all have filled out the volunteer application. If you haven't, I emailed you how to do that. You just go into there for coach and you just fill out that information. So again, the coaching resources. We have this past spring was our first season. We have new coaching resources that are online. It was developed by a company in Texas along with I9 Sports. So we developed this coaching resources, so please take advantage of it. You'll see practice plans, you'll see the coaching guides, coaching videos, the stat sheets, the rule book. So all that will be online for you. A couple things that we do, we try and make changes. For the Pee Wee division, we will also do stickers. So for them, they will get stickers and one child will get a medal. In all the other divisions, we just do sportsmanship medals. And again, we'll do trophies for all of the age divisions. So those little kids, you also will pick up stickers. So if you're in the Pee Wee 3- and 4-year-old group, you grab a sticker and a medal each week. So again, the practice plan will be emailed to you all. It'll have the word of the week. So for this time, listening was that first week. And what you'll do is you'll click on it and it'll take you to the practice plan. If you click on the listening word, it will have what you can talk to them about. Why is listening important? So it has all that information laid out for you. Again, the practice plan is laid out for you. You can follow it exactly if you are unsure what to do. We try and make it as easy on coaches as possible. So it has what drills to do. It has a little video what to do. Do this for 5 minutes, this for 10 minutes. So you can follow it exactly if you want to. You don't have to follow these practice plans. If you have drills that you want to do, if you're good at soccer and you want to do some different drills, you're more than welcome to. But one thing it does have a practice overview, kind of what is the main theme. We want to try and stick to that theme because we want to do maybe some dribbling theme one week and then some more shooting drills or passing drills the next week. So kind of have a different theme. So by the end of the season, hopefully they covered all of the drills and skills that they need to be better at the end of the season than they were at the beginning. So again, they're not going to be soccer experts at the end of the year. Even if we did multiple practices, they're not going to be soccer experts, but we want them to have working on specific drills. So that way, like I said, they're better at the end of the year than they were at the beginning of the season. So again, here's some little video to do. You got two sisters in there and another girl. There's some different kids doing the videos. Here's kind of a picture again, kind of some ideas, some fundamentals on it. So there's plenty of stuff out there for you. Again, please take advantage of that and have a plan on what you're doing with the kids. And again, we'll have a staff member there, the ref will be there, and they'll be able to assist as well. Again, some more pictures of it. And again, if this is all online as of right now, and then every week it will be emailed to you all. Again, we got lots of videos out there, more than what you need. But again, you can take advantage of it, use what you feel comfortable with doing. All right, we'll get that schedule posted on this weekend. You will be able to email the parents through the website. So you as a coach, you will log in to the website. I'll email out to the parents that the schedule is online. You'll be able to log in as a coach. You'll be able to see the roster, and you'll be able to see where it says send message. You'll be able to see if there's another coach on the team, who the other coach is, and you'll be able to just type up a message, hit send, and that message will be emailed to the parents, and it'll be posted on their website. So they'll have two ways to be able to see that message. They appreciate getting a weekly email from you all. I send out a lot of emails. They get tired of my emails. So just a weekly email. Hey, practice is at 1 o'clock. We are home this week. So we're graying. We're on field 2. Yeah, doesn't need to be anything fancy. Again, they appreciate getting those weekly emails. Soccer field will all be set up for you. Depending on the venue, you will either have soccer balls at the field already with some cones or discs, or we'll give you a bag that you will bring each week. But either way, the field will be set up and you practice on the field that you're playing on. We may have a couple different game times, so you may have a different game time. There's 2 fields, so you may be on a different field depending on the location. But again, the field will already be set up for you. You won't need to set it up or anything like that. And you will practice on the field you're playing on. One will be at one goal, one will be at the other. All right, so what is your coaching responsibilities is, again, reinforcing what our philosophy and coaching standards are about equal playing time, good sportsmanship. You will have a red coach's shirt. Make sure you wear that coach's shirt. Make sure you, again, review that practice plan. If you could check in about 10 minutes early each week to grab a sportsmanship medal. And again, if you're not sure on what the word of the week is, we'll have that information at the tent for you. And do that after the game with all of the kids. You can bring the parents over as well. Again, make a big deal out of it. And again, make sure they understand what that word of the week is, not just sportsmanship. We have different words. So again, you'll talk to them about that. On opening day, if you haven't played for me before, you may be thinking, man, there's a lot to do on opening day. I have a game and all that. But it goes pretty smooth. We'll have extra staff members there. And again, it'll just be a very simple game. The kids already understand the basics pretty much, except for some of the younger divisions. So we'll just have a little jamboree game kind of teaching them the rules, introducing everybody. That's the main purpose of opening day. So we will have a jersey pickup, and we'll send out an email to the parents for this next Tuesday. So this Tuesday coming up, we will have a jersey pickup at Dick's Sporting Goods in Kennesaw on Barrett Parkway from 5:30 to 7:30. So the parents will be able to come by then, and they will be able to pick up their child's jersey. You can come by and pick up your child's jersey, and you can pick up your red coach's shirt there. If you can't make it on Tuesday, we will have the jersey at the field on the coach shirt at the field on game day. So again, we'll have the bag on game day. We won't bring the bag with the balls and everything to the field to the jersey pickup on Tuesday. That's just for picking up jerseys. Like I said, you can pick up your coach's shirt as well. You will not pick up your whole team's jersey. Some parents want to get a specific number. They may need to swap sizes and everything. So that's just for you all. So again, we'll send out an email to the parents, let them know they can pick up that on Tuesday. The jerseys, anybody that does not pick up a jersey, we'll have that at the field on game day. So the jerseys are numbered based on size, extra smalls 1 through 10, smalls 11 through 20, etc. So we'll give you a roster, and the roster will have anybody that picked up jerseys. The numbers will already be written on the roster, and then you'll have the jerseys for people that did not pick them up. So when you're passing out jersey, the roster has what size they ordered, so you can help with that, looking at the number, make sure they get the right size. We also have stickers for all the kids with their names on it. So you'll put that on the jersey to help learn the kids' names. You will also see on the stickers stars, and each star represents a season that they have played some program with us before. So you can kind of see who has played and who hasn't. And again, that first week, basically, we'll just work on the basics, work on the fundamentals, kind of showing them, if they're new to soccer, for the little kids, kind of talking to them, hey, we're just trying to kick the ball into the other goal. We'll have a little small game. After the game, you will give out the medal, and you will need to vote on a team name. And again, for the Sunday league, we are off. Actually, for the Saturday and Sunday league, we are off that following weekend. So again, you won't see them for 2 weeks. So, it's very, very basic on that first week. Mostly just make basic introduction. Nothing too fancy. Then once they get back from the break, then you can kind of work on more drills with the kids. So again, key recommendations. Again, keep it simple, especially that first week. You don't need to be overly complicated. Use our tools. And again, don't forget to communicate with that team. Like I said, once I get that schedule posted, we'll let you all know, and then you'll be able to email the parents, let them know. Again, officiating, the officials are out there doing the best you can. This is more of a teaching league, so if they throw it incorrectly, we'll have them redo it. To help use them as resources, they will be at the field at practice. So again, take advantage of them. I'm paying them for that practice time, so please use them. So don't let them just sit there and do nothing. They're there to assist with your practice, so they can always help them. So grab them, have them assist. Have them, whatever drills you have. They're there to assist you. Concussion awareness is a big deal. Years ago, we eliminated heading, so we don't do heading in any of our leagues. That's something that even some of the other divisions are eliminating heading, even in older kids as well. And again, that's a big part of soccer, so that's a big controversy. But for us, we've gotten rid of heading years ago, so we don't do that. And again, any signs of concussion, the main thing is, when in doubt, sit them out, is our saying. So if they bump at heads and, they think maybe they have a concussion or whatever, sit them out. We will check them over, and if there's any concern, we will not have them play. Again, make sure you understand the symptoms is they're confused, especially if they feel like they're sick and to throw up, blurry vision, unsure, they don't feel right. We will not have them play for the rest of the game. What can go wrong? Other injuries can go wrong. So we do have ice and some Band-Aids there. We do have a form we have to fill out if there is more serious injury, any weather issues. We have new, it's relatively new. We have a email alert that we'll send out, a text alert that we'll send out about the weather. and we have a weather hotline. So we will post that information. In the fall, we don't have too much issues with rain. It's more of a spring issue. If there is an angry parent, please, let us know, and we will get that taken care of. Poor officiating, again, if you don't think they're doing a good job, please let us know. They've ref for me before, so we don't have any issues really with that. But if you think they're not doing a good job, please let us know. If you have a child that just doesn't want to play, again, do the best that you can with them. Sometimes, especially the little kids, they may not want to play. See us, and we can talk to the child. Sometimes you can bribe them. Hey, don't forget you get stickers. You want a sticker? Little things that we can do to help get them out there. Sometimes they just don't want to play for that week. Again, just do the best that you can. And again, if you do have if you're having a problem with the child, let us know, and we can talk to them. And sometimes we pretty much have seen it all, so we may be able to have an idea to something to do. The other coach is Bill Belichick. We don't have that too many issues with that. And sometimes we do have some unbalanced teams. We do the best that we can, try and balance them out on age, height, weight, friend request, and experience. Sometimes there may be a couple kids that are really good. And if you have a couple kids on your team that's really good, you can kind of have them on defense more. Again, make sure they sit out. Don't have all the good kids out together. Tell the one kid who's really good, remind him he has to pass the ball 3 times before he tries to shoot. There's some things that you as a coach can do if you have a couple good kids that are out there dominating. Again, you will be able to email the parents through the website, introduce yourself. Make sure you pick up that sportsmanship medal each week at the canopy. And if you have any questions, you can call it in, chat it in. You can email me after this. Again, this will be recorded. I'll send out an email with the link. It'll be on YouTube, so there are some specific slides that you wanted to look at. Again, if you have any questions, you can do that now. Otherwise, we will be finished. And again, thank you for attending this webinar, and we are looking forward to a great season. There's no other questions. We are done, and I appreciate it. And we'll plan on seeing you next weekend, or hopefully on Tuesday at Dick's Sporting Goods. All right. Thank you. Bye.